Yo, what is up? It's Ingredient Girl and I have a question for you today. Are you deficient in vitamin A? Do you even know how to tell if you're deficient in vitamin A? Well, if you don't, this episode is for you. I will give you some food alternatives to supplements that you can take if you are lacking in the vitamin A department. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a professional nutritionist in any sense. I just use the information readily available on the internet. If you would like to know what my sources are, they will be linked in the description. Alright, vitamin A. How do I know I'm deficient? Well, here are some telltale symptoms that you are lacking in the vitamin A department. Dry skin, dry eyes, night blindness, infertility and trouble conceiving, delayed growth, throat and chest infections, poor wound health, and acne and breakouts. If you have one or more of these symptoms, it could mean you're deficient in vitamin A. It doesn't mean you 100% are. If you have one, more, or all of these symptoms, it does not 100% concrete mean that you're deficient in vitamin A. That might be one of the things, but there might also be underlying conditions. So try boosting your vitamin A if you have any of these symptoms, and if that doesn't work, seek further help. So now that you know the symptoms of being deficient in vitamin A, what can you do to boost vitamin A? What can you eat more specifically to boost vitamin A? Well, starting off, salmon. Half a fillet has 229 micrograms. This could make up 25% of the daily value. Daily value means how much of that food or of that vitamin you should eat in a day. So if salmon has 25% of the daily value, it has 25% of the vitamin A you should eat in that day. 25% out of 100, you would have to eat 4 more fillets if that's where you are going to get all your vitamin A for the day. But next up on the list is bluefin tuna. 1 ounce carries 214 micrograms, 24% of the daily value. A hard-boiled egg. 1 large egg has 74 micrograms, 8% of the daily value. Moving on from meat and dairy and poultry related things onto Mother Nature's best, vegetables. Sweet potatoes, cooked. This superfood exceeds 100% of the daily value. It is 204%, an astounding 1,836 micrograms. Winter squash, cooked. Again, this exceeds 100% of the daily value. It is 1,144, 127% of the daily value. Kale, cooked, 98% of the daily value. 1 cup carries 885 micrograms. Collards, cooked, 80% daily value. 1 cup packs an astonishing 722 micrograms. Turnip greens, cooked, 61% of the daily value per serving. 1 cup, 549 micrograms. Carrots, cooked, 44% of the daily value. 1 medium carrot equals 392 micrograms. Sweet red pepper, raw, 29% daily value per serving. 1 large pepper, 257 micrograms. Swiss chard, raw, 16% of the daily value. 1 leaf equals 147 micrograms. Spinach, raw, 16% of the daily value. 1 cup equals 141 micrograms. Romaine lettuce, raw, 14% of the daily value. 1 large leaf equals 122 micrograms. Moving on from the vegetables and onto the fruits. We have mango stealing the number one spot at 20% of the daily value. One medium mango has 181 micrograms. Cantaloupe has 19% of the daily value. One large wedge can equal up to 172 micrograms. Pink or red fruit, gross, can equal 16% of the daily value. One medium grapefruit can have 143 micrograms. Watermelon can account to 9% of the daily value. One wedge equals 80 micrograms. Papaya, 8% daily value. One small papaya, 74 micrograms. Apricot, 4% of the daily value. One medium apricot can equal 34 micrograms. Tangerines, 3% daily value per serving. One medium tangerine can equal 30 micrograms. Nectarine, 3% daily value. One medium nectarine can equal 94 micrograms. Guava, 2% daily value. One medium guava equals 17 micrograms. And passion fruit, a sad 1% daily value per serving. One medium fruit can equal a sad 12 micrograms. As you could tell from that list, vegetables dominate when it comes to getting your good serving of vitamin A. The meats and the fruit kind of lacked in that department. We talked about how you know if you're deficient in vitamin A, and we talked how to restore the deficiency in vitamin A. But how much should you really get a day? Because too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, and that is definitely no exception when it comes to vitamin A. Vitamin A for adults 19 and older is 900 micrograms for men, and for the ladies it is 700 micrograms. So be careful. These guidelines are not strict rules. Everybody's body is different. Body will talk to you and tell you if you are doing too much of something or too little of something. So all you have to do is listen. That was Ingredient Girl on vitamin A. I hope you highly enjoyed the episode today. If you have any suggestions, questions, or business inquiries, hit me up at ingredientgirl@yahoo.com. That is all. Peace.